Once in a great kingdom called Persia, there's lived a beautiful young woman named Esther. She was an orphan raised by her kind cousin Mordecai, who loved her like his own daughter. Esther didn't know it yet, but God had a special plan for her life, one that would save her people from great danger. In those days, the powerful King Ahasuerus ruled Persia. When his queen Vashti disobeyed him, she was removed from her throne. The king needed a new queen, so his servants searched the land for the most beautiful young women. Esther, with her gentle heart and lovely face, was taken to the palace. Mordecai warned her, "Do not tell anyone you are a Jew." Esther obeyed, keeping her identity secret. Inside the palace, she faced fear and uncertainty. Would the king choose her? Would she survive the royal court's dangers? But God was with Esther. He gave her favor in the eyes of Haggai, the king's servant, who helped her prepare to meet the king. When her turn came, the king was captivated by her beauty and kindness. To everyone's joy, he placed the royal crown on her head. Esther was now queen. Meanwhile, Mordecai uncovered a plot to kill the king and told Esther, who warned the king in Mordecai's name. The traitors were stopped, and Mordecai's loyalty was recorded. But soon a greater danger arose. The king's proud advisor, Haman, hated Mordecai because he refused to bow to him. When Haman learned Mordecai was a Jew, his hatred grew. He tricked the king into signing a law to destroy all the Jews in the kingdom. Mordecai tore his clothes in grief and sent word to Esther, "You must go to the king and plead for our people." Esther was afraid. The law said anyone who approached the king uninvited could be put to death, unless he held out his golden scepter. But Mordecai's words stirred her heart. "Who knows if you have come to the kingdom for such a time as this?" She made a decision. "Gather all the Jews," she said. "Fast and pray for me. I will go to the king, and if I perish, I perish." Dressed in her royal robes, Esther stood in the king's court. His heart softened, and he held out the golden scepter. "What is your request, Queen Esther?" he asked. Instead of begging at once, she invited the king and Haman to a feast. At the feast, she invited them again the next day. Haman, filled with pride, boasted to his family, but his joy turned to rage when he saw Mordecai still refusing to bow. That night the king couldn't sleep. He ordered the royal records read and learned Mordecai had never been rewarded for saving his life. Just then Haman arrived to ask permission to hang Mordecai. Before he could speak, the king asked, "What should be done for a man the king wants to honor?" Thinking the king meant him, Haman suggested royal robes and a parade. To his shock, the king said, "Do this for Mordecai." At the second feast, Esther finally revealed her request. "My people and I have been sold to be destroyed," she cried. The king was furious. "Who dares do this?" In the end, Haman was punished, Mordecai was honored, and the Jews were given the right to defend themselves. They celebrated with great joy, and Esther's bravery was remembered forever. Esther's journey wasn't easy. She faced fear, risked her life, and trusted God in the darkest moments. But because of her courage, an entire nation was saved. And so, dear listener, remember, God has a purpose for you too. Even when the road is hard, He can use your life for something great, just like He did with Queen Esther.